Hey, polar bears and YouTube. Crazy D877 here. My starting temperature is minus 4.6 Celsius. Minus 4.6 C. Minus 4.7. And my starting mileage after another clutch fix is 61,074.0. This is the test ride after the clutch fix. 61,074.0. Alright, that's glary, but alright, I'll get the GoPro in the box and we'll get this tested out, see if my fix worked. Alright, let's see how this clutch fix works. So far, so good. Well, that's okay. Right on. So far, so good. Right on, very cool. Alright, we'll go out for a little test ride. It has been such a long day. I worked last night, and as you guys saw in yesterday's video, the clutch broke this morning. I broke that little bearing let go on me, the adjustment rod bearing. Luckily, my local shop, R&R Custom Cycle, had one in stock, so I went down there and got one today. Got it all torn apart and the bearing pressed out of the assembly, and then went to bed. I needed a couple hours sleep. Squeezed in a couple hours sleep and woke up, made my vid from this morning, and then went out to the shop and worked at this clutch, got it back together. It seems to be working fairly good right now, so that's okay. I'm glad it was only the bearing. I thought it was the rod. But it still did take up some of my time. I was hoping today to just go home from work, make my P.B.C. vid quick, and watch some P.B.C. vids. I'm kind of behind. I did squeeze in one or two. Watched Navy Thomas and Suburban Rider. I have to say I agree with Suburban Rider about the points for wind chill and points for snow. That just makes it too complicated. And yeah, you don't want it too complicated. You gotta keep it easy and keep people involved. And you definitely don't want to push. I wouldn't want to push anybody to ride out of their comfort zone, to ride in the snow or the ice and get in a situation that's going to cause somebody some harm. It's all about having fun. NT8, glad to see you got your second run in. Our beamer sounds good. I'm curious to see how it's going to do in the snow. If anybody can handle it, I'm sure you can. Well, so this is the -5 that they said we were going to get today. We weren't getting it this morning, but it's pretty close now. Clutch isn't pulling. GoPro's still flashing. Oh, what the hell. I'll go this way. drive a quad. Woo! I should mention I watched Baker's vid and his off-road. Awesome, dude. That's even better when you get wet feet. That makes you know you went off-road. I imagine those smaller tires on that scooter are a little harder to manipulate in the slick. I know I've got a pit bike with little 12-inch tires on it, and it's just a scary little fucking thing to ride. Well, I'm just gonna turn around here. Clutch is feeling pretty good. It's not pulling. I'm facing downhill. Right on. Now all I need to do is get a throttle cable and a kickstand spring, and I'll be rocking. Oh, and my back tire on. Get my winter back tire on and I'll be rocking. Crazy D. Ending mileage 61,081.6. After my clutch test ride, and it worked. 61,081.6. Cool. Clutch worked. The P.B.C. continues. And don't forget to spay and neuter your pets. Crazy D out.